My typical late show. Who's gonna show up late? Pig parts. Yeah. Welcome to my show. Come on. Thank you for your comment. Leave a like if you want to. Sub count already went up today, so I'm not like pushing for 1610, but I get 2 subs away, and we'll bring Dory. Hey Dory, Dory will come in, and she'll read your chat. Okay. Damn, I had a foot-long meatball sub at Subway today. I ate a Filet-O-Fish from McDonald's. Kind of strange mood today. I ate a spicy hot dog. I picked up my beer, my pork rinds, a pack for tomorrow. Well, that's for tomorrow. And I'm gonna do my show. I'm gonna finish this pack. Drink my 25 ounces. Just sit here. Yeah. Seven full days till NFL kickoff. It's a long ass wait. 200 hours. Ganesh. Cheers. Where's IShowSpeed at? I want to see this episode. 8 hours until Speed goes live. the U.S. tour. How exciting it's gonna be? I want to see ISO Speed versus Raja. I got a piece of shit phone with piece of shit performance, and I'm gonna be shopping. I should be shopping for a new phone right now, but I'm gonna drink my beer. I'm drinking a beer, and I'm thinking about buying a phone. It's better than this phone. Piece of shit. I'm on a small spending spree. Yeah. 3D shirts. Nope. But I have new wife beater. Clean, looking clean. Shit. Yeah. Put away my sub counter so I can look at my wife beater. This shirt cost $3 shirt. 7 for 20. Well, that's $2.75 a shirt. Oh, say hello to everybody, to my mod, Chaotic Bliss. I don't lift. No, I'm not lifting. Had some long days. It's getting to winter. I want to sleep. I want to be warm. My reward to growing old is having a warm bed and not trying to game all night. But in my 30s, in the freezing cold middle of the night, I always kept gaming. That's pre-social media. That's pre-social media. Social media is about being on time. Nighttime gameplay sessions are stupid because you try to get attention for playing. That means you have to make your show when people are awake. Unlike my typical late show where I show up so late. I show up fucking hella late. I'm just having a typical late show. You know, I have some complicated shopping to do. I don't know what kind of phone I want. I want a headphone jack. I think I need to focus on getting the correct headset for the current phones I already have. would be a better decision. Buy a controller for the iPad I already have. I can play the same game I'm gonna get on my next iPad. There's no reason to upgrade from free phone. Except, we drop massive frames. I want to get new boots. I'll probably buy new pants. It's also time for a new jacket. And it's time for a new do-rag. I can maybe fill my contact lens prescription. I really just want to clean up my audio recordings. I'm not visually, we can stay at 720p 30 frames. I don't care. That's the optimal for grabbing attention anyways. I swear I'll be on 1080p 60 FPS streaming real soon. It's gonna be hard to avoid that. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be buying a phone with the same capabilities I already have. Shopping spree. Almost bought myself Chipotle, but I decided I'll just go to Subway and get the $12 for a foot-long meatball. Well, it was heavy too. During this spending spree, I'm gonna have one more foot-long tuna sandwich next time. But even when I was in the army, I was eating Chipotle 25 years ago. In Pasadena, they put Chipotle right next to Best Buy. In between GameStop and Best Buy. Hard to avoid it. Then they had a Togo's. And the ATM machine there would let you take out 500. Most ATMs only kick out 300. When you have an ATM that kicks out 500s, I used to pull out that much money. Eating is overrated. It's like working. If you work a lot, you can't stop. If you eat a lot, you can't stop. World of Warcraft is like all these girls that play it, they want to tell you how crafty they are. They want to knit or sew or do, they just want to kill the boss real quick. The thing about World of Warcraft is it's a job, not to be confused with craft, not to be confused with war. It's called World of Warcraft, but it's a full-time job. Okay, it's a job. It's not a war. It's not craft. It's not craft. It's a job. And if you try to compete another game like a Gears of War, God of War, World of Warcraft, you are missing. There's no jobs in God of War. There's no jobs in Gears of War. There's no jobs in World of Warships. There's no jobs in World of Tanks. But you can play World of Warcraft like a job. Diablo has no jobs. World of Warcraft and Diablo are the same thing. Good comparison. But there's no jobs in Diablo. You know. The modern World of Warcraft player respect the guy who has a job in the game. If you don't have a job in the game, you're nothing. You're just a guy that shows up at raid time and you press 1-2, 1-2. You're just a healer. You're just a moron. The whole thing is to give the guy who has a job the sense of purpose. You're just one out of a million people supporting one guy with a job. That's World of Warcraft. Not every player can have a job. You might have an invite to the group on PlayStation, but you ain't got no job on a PlayStation. You can have a job in World of Warcraft and not even do content. You can stay in town all day long. Never leave town. You know. You might have a job selling teleports. You might have a job running people through a low-level content. You might have a job signing signatures so people can form a new guild. You can get paid. You can get paid to do a lot of dumb shit in World of Warcraft. You can get paid to dance with no clothes in World of Warcraft. The reason why a man don't show enough ass. Yeah, show some ass. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanna get laid or something, right? You want the woman to check you out, huh? But you don't want to show any ass. I don't want to have too much crack, not too much crack. While I sip my beer. My ass. Come on. My ass. Okay. Look. Show some ass, you know what I'm saying? you want the girls to see you and shit. Stop wearing like clothes that don't fit. Get the show. Don't wear clothes. Don't wear clothes. Yeah, that's right. Fuck clothes. It's so hard to have your ass out as a man. It's just like one out of 1,000 chance that, you know, every time a woman stands up, everybody is looking at her ass. You know, and you know, King Cobra should have bent over and showed that ass. But he didn't. It's hard. It's hard to show off my ass. I got a nice. You know, at the beach. It's decent. Yeah, every time a woman goes outside, you know, everybody looks at her ass. Everybody looks at her. And when a man goes outside, you know you ain't gonna see no ass. You know that man's gonna be like, man, nobody's gonna look at my ass. You looking at my ass? Yeah. My ass. What? I'm not gonna let. Oh no! They saw my butt crack, man. Oh no, man. Hey man, I ain't putting up with any man on this earth. Every man's gonna be like, I'm afraid. Just admit it. Come tell Mr. Ted you don't want them to see your ass. You could keep your ass all covered up. Everybody looks good in a wife beater, but you gotta show some ass too, you know. That doesn't mean you have your pants around your knee without sagging your pants. See, I wear my pants on my hip bones. I don't wear my pants up around where boomers wear their pants up, okay? Generation X, yeah, we sag our pants. Whoa. He likes my ears. Like my ears. You like my ears, huh? You like my ears, huh? Huh? What? You probably can't handle that. That's too much for you, man. Everybody saw my ass. Do you think my subs went up? Them y'alls ain't showing no ass tonight. Pulling pants. up, like Rampage, Rampage, you know, pull his pants up, and then toss that dude, toss Psycho Stu, pull your pants up and toss that psycho, right? Yeah, that's right. It takes a real Raja to pull his pants up before you slam Psycho stupid. That was the best part of the video. Right before Raja Jackson slammed Psycho Stu, he pulled his pants up. Okay? Y'all didn't know I got that move too. And just because you see somebody's pants are sagging, your pants are so tight, nobody's ever seen your ass. Congratulations. I've spilt this beer multiple times trying to just drink it. It's up to here. There's a lot in here. There's a lot of beer. Are my subs going up? Guys, how many? I want somebody in chat, tell me how many likes I got on this video. And when I see your number, Dory will come in and read the single digit you provide. Dory, where's Dory? Where's Dory? No, I don't. I can't. I have to go find Dory. There she is. Okay, Dory. Dory's gonna read. Dory says, four people press like. Okay, there's 17 watching. Show the channel some love. She likes to look at my ass. Right? She loves digging in my ass. Okay, she's a big. See that? Anyway, Dory's about that life. Okay. Dory can do it again and again. It's just, even though she forgets what I did to her, she never stops me. Pittsburgh defeated St. Louis on the road. Cincinnati lost in Los Angeles today. Dodgers with the win. San Francisco Giants destroyed the Chicago Cubs in San Francisco. I don't want none of my neighbors complaining. There will be. When the Sharks leave. Whoa, 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 whoa. 6 thumbs up. But do you think my subscribers went up? Has my subs gone up? One, maybe, potentially one, 1605 on the true sub counter. I want to get a racing slow motion. That's what I want. All I want to do is make slow motion videos while I can see the screen. Maybe I should buy a VR porn phone, right? I'm in the Pornhub forums asking for technical support. You know, which product should I buy? Yeah, OnlyFans. Gonna start a OnlyFans. That's the ultimate topic. This is the beta content. Like, you don't have to worry. I can lose this episode. I don't know. I want to go make more than one baby. I don't want to be like King Cobra. He didn't inspire people to whip it out, bro. Okay? Nope, you know. I want to be like Cyrax. I like Cyrax, not Cobra. But the world is big enough for both of them, thankfully. Now, we're up to 32 viewers, guys. I like Cyrax. Come on, hit the bell. Hit the bell. Yeah, I mean, yeah. King Cobra, pretty bitter dude. Looks Amish. Cyrax is from Ohio. I mean, I respect that. They told me where Cobra was from, but I don't give a shit. I don't even remember. I'm not, oh well. I Google, what video game does King Cobra play? He doesn't play games, bro. Okay, what does he do? He didn't make magic wands. Okay. At least Cyrax would try to hook up an Xbox. It would never work, and there's no gameplay from Cyrax. But at least Cyrax showed up. He showed up the game. He's the gamer. I could never be a fucking loser like Cobra, because Cobra didn't have any game. He didn't have any skin in the game. He died with his belly out. Chop it out. didn't even show any ass, bro. Yeah, I don't believe it's. He must. He's probably faking his death. Yeah. Don't half-ass your content. Don't be like Cobra. You should be like Cyrax. Woo Woo wants to look at me without my glasses. Maybe with the lighting correct. Another burp coming. This lighting sucks. Maybe I could buy a light with my spending spree. See, Cobra never showed no ass, man. And all he would do is like pretend someone was giving him head and reach for an imaginary head and bounce it. You know, just immature. Yeah, I definitely look good with my close-ups, so. Guys, I look good in close-up. We're gonna upgrade the hardware. But I'm trying to get my subs up while I think about how I spend my money to compete with all the successful people. One competing with all they're on the top. Can you believe it? They've squandered their time at the top, and now I'm coming. Oh, I feel like Gary Hart. I want to manage Raja Jackson. I want to put mayonnaise on the last couple. I promised myself I would be the worst human ever born. Guys. We're gonna adjust my brightness a little here, okay? I promised myself I would be the worst human ever born. With the power to destroy. We have a lot to live up to. I'll be the worst human ever born. That was my meeting standard. That's guys. You know, all my competitors, Stalin, Genghis Khan, they're not here to compete at my level. advantages to me. Bank account says act. There's many actors who can't afford to be on set. Oh, I'm on set in San Francisco until Super Bowl, whatever, 60. Agenda was my agenda. Legalize prostitution and bring back the draft. Universal health care. Colony. America imperialism. We need to start a new colony in Siberia. Americans in Siberia. We don't know who's going yet, but we have an idea. Japan's about to move in a bunch of Africans. Everybody said all the black people in Africa, they can go live in Japan now. Japan's not doing it right. In Japan, you need to have these people born in America. You don't want a bunch of people who were born somewhere else, man. Let the people bring their children and let them have their children and come drop your children in America. Drop your baby in Japan. Come to me, I will help you drop a baby. Weaponize your sperm. It's the most devastating weapon of all time. I could fuck somebody up right now. Raja Rampage, he fucked up Psycho Stu, but Psycho Stu ain't gonna give birth to, if he was bashing, if that was a woman, the offspring could be feeling pain. Next century, we're talking about 2000, in the year 2100, they'd still be crying. Nobody's crying for Bruiser Brody. That's a good example. Bruiser Brody got ended like Psycho Stu. It was like Gypsy Joe. It was like Dr. Death versus Bart Gunn. I've seen this match before. Now I can't look at this fake wrestling because they don't, they're not pulling. all the wrestling fans accidentally saw something real, and now the shit product, the fake stuff doesn't hit anymore, man. You want to watch Stone Cold punch somebody in the face like that, but you don't like Raja. Oh, it's okay if Stone Cold, if The Rock is doing it. You think The Rock is allowed to punch people like that? You know what? On my show, Nitro, They don't do that move. The Luthez press. That's some WWE shit. And it was at a WWE event under Rikishi. So obviously, with these WWE fans, they don't even like their own show. The meeting, I felt like Suge Knight in the meeting. I was telling them that I don't owe you any money, and they said, that's right, Suge. That's right, Suge. You don't owe anything. They didn't ask me how much money I got. They said, no, you keep your money, Suge. They told me to keep my money. And now I speculate I could blow 1,200. And I went through 100 already. And I didn't even buy dope yet. I'm still on the dope I earned the hard way by saving. The end result of my meeting is 1,200 in my pocket. And I'm now up to date on the exact rent. I pay $404 a month. My income is $413 a month. So I got $1,009 a month to blow on anything I want. And if I blow through it all, I'll be waiting in line to eat at church. Okay? The thing is, you can wait in line with me. I don't need money to show you where the free food is at, and I get you a free cup of coffee every day at noon. And just wake me up, because I might sleep through life. I could buy a new chair. I hate this fucking chair I'm sitting in. It's making my ass hurt. I need a new chair with a big cushion. New chair is hype. I saved my money for a long time. Since February 1st, I've been saving money. Yes. Cutting back my dope. I used to smoke, when I was first vaping, I was getting wedding cake for like $40 twice a week. I was spending $80 a week on dope. Okay? And right now I'm spending $55 on dope. This is better. And I don't buy $15 packs anymore. Well, I'm only taking $8 packs. Yeah, and occasionally the $10 pack. But I ain't paying no $15 for a pack anymore. Shit adds up quick. You end up not eating on the last, sitting around hungry on the last day of the month. And that's when it's a Sunday, and it's like, shit, ain't nowhere. I took my chair from the kitchen, straight jacked my chair. Well, I don't feel too bad paying $15 for a pack sometimes, because they say it's $20 in England. I'm not paying $20. Today I ate more than I ate I even ate my free meal. I should buy a new power, just get new power cords for my computer. That's all I need, guys. I could be sitting here like a dumbass playing games by myself. I don't want to live like that anymore. There will be some gameplay on the channel. Eventually, I'll be playing another game, but I just don't devote. I don't look at it as like the only thing I want to do forever. I was watching a guy play Mega Man, and he had custom sprites that looked like him. Well, you know, obviously the future is pretty boring. It's still just Mega Man. I mean, even if it was, I don't want to play Mega Man, even if it looks like me. If it was online and I could see other people, I mean, yeah, that'd be cool. I'm an online gamer. Right now, I'm looking at maybe I'd like to build a retrocade machine and play Street Fighter 3. I should just do that on a PlayStation 5. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm threatening a return to gaming. But until the hype is there that people want to see actually how good I am at games, there's not like, it's not easy to see just for the untrained eye. You might not recognize the things I do in the game that are elite. I like to play with the minimal button press. Like, see, like a Street Fighter player might press up and down the whole time, like wiggling around on the floor. Like, I don't, I just want to stand perfectly still. That's it. You don't press a button for any other reason except to do your damage. You only press a button because you're gonna hit confirm. I should just go straight into Tekken 8, man. I should just go buy I need a new TV. I don't even think I could play PlayStation 5 on Wi-Fi in this room. I don't want to just to play Tekken. Maybe I'm not missing out that much on Tekken 8. I'm not missing out that much on Tekken 8. Nope. I'm waiting for the next Tekken. I'm gonna totally be like sweating balls when the new Tekken comes out, but it'll be a long time. The last Tekken was a 7-year cycle. They're currently on year 3 of Tekken 8, so it might be 5 more years of this Tekken. What a horrible time to invest in gaming. I just want to get a headset. I want to get a 3D camera set up, multiple lenses. How many lenses are on the camera? I don't care about if it can run a game. But I need to get off iPhone, because if I pay for a new iPhone, I already have 2 Apple devices. It's not smart. I'll have buyer's remorse playing on the same iOS. I don't even have a Apple account. Like, I don't go to the Apple store. There's nothing for me to transfer except my Google logins. Say, in a video game on Nintendo, you usually have unlimited ammo. which means people just miss with all their shots. Like I will only press a button if my shot will hit. Like you have to have a high accuracy. I don't want to listen to some like Star Fox. Eventually, you have to stop shooting just to enjoy the atmosphere of the game. Missing a million shots in Star Fox is like the bonus stage at the end of Smash Brothers. It's not fun. I just saw from the corner of my eye, I can see when the chat scrolls up, it moves up from the corner of my eye. Yeah, so I'm gonna switch to Android because streaming on, I just don't enjoy that. It's bare minimum. It didn't cost me anything. This show is a free episode but I dropped massive frames. I want to start paying a phone bill so I can have 1%. Oh, so I can do more when I'm outside of the room. Because I'm in San Francisco, I should go out and maybe I'll buy 49er tickets. I'll go see a game this year. Let's see. 49er schedule.
Here's the upcoming schedule for the 49ers between September 7th, 2025 and January 4th, 2026.
Looking for the AFC teams that come into town. Maybe the Jaguars, the Titans, some shit teams. Looking at the shittiest teams playing in San Francisco this year. Jaguars, Titans. There should be a third. Jags and Titans. They have three AFC road games. I wish the Colts were playing here. I wouldn't mind seeing those. My beer's almost gone. I didn't cut my shit in half. I'll go straight to Nevada to the Bunny Ranch. I mean, I'm talking about OnlyFans here. I have to have content, right? And I don't want to be producing that content in this fucking shithole room. Take my new phony phone to a hotel. You have to threaten them with your sexuality, but not. See, you can be threatening sexually, and that's not against the law. It's not against the law to be pretty. It's not menacing, like, oh, he's scaring me. I'm not trying to scare people. New person in chat. Welcome to the show. Milky. Pull the trigger. The Hater is getting married. Did you hear that? Who watches The Hater? Please listen to The Hater. Dory wants you to listen to The Hater. He's inspirational. Who is The Hater? The Hater just went to Brazil to get married. He's in São Paulo. He's a guy. He talks mad trash about wrestling. He's the Messiah. He's the most important voice on YouTube. He's the voice of freedom. He usually starts his episode with "What up, cuck? It's your boy, The Hater." What up, cuck? What up, cuck? What up, cuck? Cuck, 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 cuck. Yeah. I have the urge to say "What up, cuck" every time I start an episode. The Hater. Now, see, I have this identity like a Solid Snake, Big Boss, David Hayter. David Hayter is the voice of Solid Snake. So, the hater doesn't really recognize Metal Gear Solid as a part of his WWE Universe rants, but I wish he did. The Hater just hit 100,000 subs, maybe. So, I mean, 1,000 guys it's okay. Hogan had less than 3,000 subs. Let me double check how many subs Hulk Hogan has. When you search him, his channel doesn't even come up. He's got 36.7 thousand. That's not very good. Okay. People who talk shit about Hogan typically have more subs than Hogan. I may never be over with the masses. I just enjoy the trickle down economic news, Reaganomics, everything. All the news reaches me eventually. It takes some people a lot longer to respond. I subscribe to 5,000 channels. Some people respond really quick to international outrage, like when the Raja Rampage fight with Cycles 2, right? Some people still haven't responded. Stevie Richards, he's going to see everything within 12 hours. He's got Maven Huffman. He's getting ambushed by a host. Conrad Thompson. Not showing up alone. So I show up alone to mumble over some news. I can't be held accountable. I didn't have a warm-up. I'm not sitting across with another influencer, or what do you call it? Public persona. I'm a public persona, but there's nobody here on my show for me to work with. I wish I had a co-host. I could expand into other content, like actually I should buy I should get a TV antenna and just watch. I want to get a headset that blocks the sound. And then I use my headset just to mingle with people who think I'm listening to something. I'm not listening to anything. My headset is just so they think I can't hear them. I like walking near people, and I like it when they keep talking as I get close. Because usually people will, if I get near somebody, they get nervous and they stop talking. That's how it is with strangers. If you can walk by somebody and they see you, but they just keep talking, that's how you feel like a member of society, because nobody's grabbing their wallet, nobody's putting their phone in their pocket, because I'm gonna go Raha rampage on him. And Mr. Raj Rampage, he's taking the name of my football team in vain. Okay. The Rampage is exclusive to the LA Rams. His name is not this kid's Rajah Jackson is Rampage is a fantasy land. That's what they call him in fantasy land, because the only Rams and Rampage that's real in the real life is my favorite football team. Rams co-host Eric Dickerson. Andrew Whitworth, Jackie Slater, Jim Everett, Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, Marshall Falk, Todd Light, Jack Youngblood, Merlin Olsen, Deacon Jones, Georgia Fontier, the Coach Robinson, Coach Vermeil, and Coach McVeigh, Stafford, Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Aaron Donald, Willie Flipper Anderson, and my favorite Ram of all time, Jerome Bennis, the Steeler Hall of Famer, first round draft pick, Notre Dame. Fighting Irish, Galvin Newsom is Irish, mayor of San Francisco. And chat told me that the Notre Dame still has quarterbacks in the NFL somewhere, okay? I think it might be on the Colts. The Colts are having Notre Dame on the bench. Got a good my wife beater, my beater T, codename T, wife beater T. My wife used to want. Hey, my wife she wanted it, but I never gave it to her. I would never beat my wife, and she knows it. I would beat the shit. I could have beat it, but I never did. Just humble bragging. It was Katrina. It was all about Katrina. If it wasn't for Hurricane Katrina, I think I could have saved the marriage, because I was all on own at the house playing Xbox, and I thought I was going to save the marriage playing Xbox back in 2005. And I had a working PS2 at the same time. I sold that for a gallon of gas just so I can go rent that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas on Xbox. And the big, I was going to steal it from Blockbuster. I was like, man, I'm going to steal this game from Blockbuster and just not take it back. But then I got World of Warcraft on February 28th for my wife's birthday. And I realized I don't ever have to buy another game. I can play World of Warcraft for 20 years, and I stopped buying new games. World of Warcraft is the last time I bought a new game. I'm not, because, you know what I'm saying? I don't buy new games. When I was married, I still have this, I don't want to buy games. Let me just go play WoW. And I buy less than I did. Okay, I still buy maybe one game a year when occasionally. And we had a small game buying spree on Steam in 2018. Like Dark Souls 3 and Metal Gear Solid 5. But how can I not play those games? I still have, guys, if you don't play, it took 20 years before they put Tekken 7 on PC. It was the very first time they even ever had Tekken on a computer. Yeah, I pre-ordered that shit. I streamed it on Facebook. Day 1, 2017. I got streams on Facebook. So I'm the first kid on the block who figured out how to stream a game. That's a big accomplishment. Nowadays, connecting a stream is like, people still think it's difficult, but it's not. You buy a phone and you don't make videos. Why do you even have a phone? Like, this is my favorite video is the one with me in it, the one I'm making right now. I don't care about the game. Games, watch football. Football is better than video games. And I met Steve Young. I cussed him out in '95, and my ball boy is the all-time leading passer with Notre Dame. I've seen people get to the top, right? You know, he was the Bears quarterback. He was the Panthers quarterback. Nate Montana, son of Joe Montana, went to Pasadena City College to play quarterback. That's the same place I played. I played basketball at Pasadena City College. He's been looking for me. He was looking for that guy who was talking shit about him. I mean, I'm a good time. Army 995 days. One tour at Afghanistan. A lot of time in Texas. Fort Benning, Fort Jackson, Fort Hood. I never saw another Hood. I went to 3 bases. Benning, Jackson, Hood. And after Hood, I didn't see any more forts. Kandahar is an air base, not a fort. Okay, Bagram Air Base is not a fort. Bagram Fort. Maybe I saw a fort down in Kuwait. Fuck a fort in Kuwait, dude. I went to Texas. I didn't know anybody in Texas. I was just a stranger in Texas with orders to be stationed at Hood. Fort Hood. Fort Hood. Yeah, straight Hood. the world's largest army base. It's bigger than everything they got anywhere. Okay, and it didn't even exist until 1945. So, like 1945, the army was doing a bunch of shit in Europe and Pacific, but they were just barely opening the big base. That was when they cracked open the big one. They were like, we're going to take all this land in the middle of Texas, and we make the world's largest army base. And that's where I got to hang out. That's where my daughter was born, at Darnell Hospital. That's where the shooting happened. Yeah, the Fort Hood shooting. That's where, in 1969, the people refused to go on deployment. They said, "Hey guys, get your bags ready. You're going to Vietnam." They're like, "No, we're not. We're not going." I did not embarrass my nation by saying I don't want to go. A lot of people didn't want to go. Like, it's amazing. Iraq, the invasion of Iraq and the invasion of Afghanistan, it was so smooth. But the guys that replaced me was like National Guard, Pizza Hut managers they didn't want the job. They didn't want to be in Afghanistan because they were too busy having fun managing a Pizza Hut. And those are the people that took over the post office in Afghanistan when we left. You know, I got replaced by National Guard. They already saying National Guard. I'm embarrassed by the guys who came in to replace me. I was like, guys, you don't even want to be here. Like, okay, well, here's the office. They didn't want to go. Obviously, they didn't go first either. The National Guard is good to staff a position until you get a regular, respectable active duty into the role. And I just got the 20% battery warning. The most important thing when I buy a phone is, does it have a nice case? Does it balance well? I'm so blessed I could go shopping to take more higher quality vanity pictures, because you saw my ass in 720p, bro. Nobody cared. Dude, it just looks like I'm standing up. That's what everybody does on their show. It's still a tough time of year, 8 days for. I'd like to get a comprehensive list of every video game that comes out next week, because the best time to play a new game is on the first of the month, because if the game is a 30-day event, you need to start on the first of the month, otherwise you don't want to play at all. Don't even try. If you don't pre-order and start day one, so it's a good day to start to think about what I would play in the next week. But that leans towards what I'll be watching. Can I accurately predict who will be playing it on my subscription feed? I'm just gonna Google new video games next week. See what it says right now.
This is Jerkmate. First, find your girl for the night. Play with her. Make her show what you want. Make her come. Make her get naked. What you want is what you get.
Jerkmate.
Try Jerkmate for free today.
I got a Jerkmate ad when I opened up my browser. Did you hear that? Didn't. It was like I got caught busted and I didn't even lower the volume because it shameless. What's the next new video games next week? I'm going to GameSpot. Ugh. Fish. There's still some beer in my cup. Scrolling through August now. Where is September? Rogue Labyrinth on PC. September 1. Other Skin on September 2nd. Demon School on December 3rd. Adventure of Samurai on PC September 4. Hell is Us on PS5 September 4th. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Order of the Giants downloadable content September 4th. Jet Runner on PC September 4th. Moros Portical PC September 4th. Hollow Knight Silk Song on Switch 2 September 4th. Many other consoles. A new version of Hot Shots Golf. Everybody's Golf Hot Shots. NBA 2K26 on September 5th. NHL 26 on September 12th. Lego Boats, Lego Voyages, sounds like boats to me. A Lego game on September 15th. Get your Lego, play with Legos. 10% battery warning. At the 1 hour and 23 minute mark, 83 minutes in. We'll check statistics next. 2 Lego games for September, because on September 30th, it's Lego Party on Switch, but not Switch 2. So that's probably like a shit game, because it's not on Switch 2. Final Fantasy Tactics, the Invalid Chronicles on Switch 2, September 30th. Don't buy the wrong game. Skip Lego Party, get Final Fantasy. One hundred. We got the 10% battery warning, but my next phone probably can go over 90 minutes, right? This phone. I could just go straight impulse, be spending money before I even restart the stream. I'll just go buy a new phone, but before I wake up, I'll wake up with that brand new phone and I'll be in fantasy land where I magically look like I used to. Joe Flacco scares me. Man, the Browns at home. It's not an easy win. Joe Burrow doesn't have a winning record versus the Browns. I'll tell you that. Joe Burrow is a shit quarterback. Everything's gonna go his way this year, of for us. This year is not like last year where he couldn't. How do you lose to Mike Stafford? Stafford isn't that good a quarterback. He's just totally the most overhyped quarterback I'd ever seen in my life. Captain Kurt Warner, 1999 Rams, they're way better. Isaac Bruce, 99 wide receiver. It's Gould. Gould shows up with the under 10% battery. What's up, guys? Wish my light was on soothing. Maybe I should take all my money and bet it on the 49ers. Because you know what? I had to tell you. I mean, honestly, the 49ers are a good team. And it's leaning that the 49ers are going to be in the playoffs. I don't gamble. I should just gamble all my money. On the 49ers. That way, I get over on all the fans who lost money for the last 30 years. I'd be like, oh, you 30 years in a row, and now I got paid. But no, I won. I already won a bunch of money. If I keep all my money, then I can spend it now. I don't want to gamble and wait, slowly die week by week when you losing in Seattle and then losing in New Orleans. I mean, I don't want to. I think the Rams will be in first place after beating the Texans, because the Texans are the worst team in football. Oh, absolutely. The Texans are the worst team in football. History. Ever since the 79 Houston Oilers they were close. They couldn't beat Pittsburgh. I have PTSD from I was 3 years old and people were like saying good things about Houston around me. Like, what's this place? What are you talking about? Earl Campbell. Let me say, it was myth. People, I could eavesdrop as a 3-year-old kid. I could remember hearing the names. My lights turned off. Well, I don't have an account on any website, so I mean, I'd be a brand new customer on any. And they usually give you like $10 just to start with. Right now, there's not a lot of new customers coming in with $10 to throw around for free. I don't. Swiping up about 4%. 4%. Can I wrap it? I'm gonna tell you the statistics on this episode and the current sub count. 1606. Okay. I think I went up 2 this episode. Purely speculation. From 647. Typical late show. This has been the typical late show. Do you know 516 views? W? Is that W? That's not W. That's just a bunch of fingers. So 516. Did I finish the beer? Okay. see you when I'm back. Thanks for watching. Cranking up the radio. That was last week. Flacco was unstoppable. Wow, I mean, I just watched every throw from the Flacco game. Subscribe to the Cleveland Browns on YouTube. Good channel.